This video is made possible thanks to Duval Acura at 11225 Atlantic Boulevard in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. You can visit their website at duvalacura.com. If you're interested in purchasing one of their wide range of Acuras or used vehicles, ask for Matt Sykes. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking an in-depth look at this 2014 Mercedes-Benz B 250e. I'm super excited to be filming this B class for one reason. This car is nowhere. When I saw this car on their lot, I knew I had to film it. This is the first one of these I have ever seen in person. This is super cool to get this opportunity. Like I said, thank you to Duval Acura for allowing me to film this car. This car comes in a very nice blue color. The interior color is ash. Has a 28 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery. Has rain sensing wipers and a brake assist system. You get 17-inch alloy wheels, and it is front-wheel drive. So taking a look at the key here, it's a very standard 2014 Mercedes-Benz key. At the top here you have your panic button, your lock button, and your unlock button. The nice Mercedes logo in the middle. This is actually interesting because this is a key that you insert into the ignition. This does not have keyless entry, so you do have to pull out the key. However, stepping into the vehicle, you see this beautiful interior. Before I sit down, I want to show you something with the seats here. Here you have your lumbar support, and here you have a little storage tray. But here you also get secret storage. Stepping into the B class now. Very nice interior. There's lovely wood grain around the interior here. Nice air vents. Very nice looking steering wheel. So like I said, while it looks like just a key fob, it actually goes into the keyhole right here. You put your foot on the brake. And because this is an electric car, it doesn't make a startup sound. It just whirs up to life. And your very nice leather-wrapped steering wheel here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the door. So you got your very nice door handle here with this aluminum surround here. You got your unlock and lock. You have your memory seat controls, your Harman Kardon sound system. You got seat controls. So this is very nice. You can adjust your headrest automatically. I find this is a very cool feature that you do not see in very many cars. You also have your seat back, seat bottom, forward and backward, like so. Here you have your mirror controls. You select a mirror, and then you can adjust it using this, up, down, left, and right. You have one touch down windows. The back seat windows are also one touch down. And all windows are one touch up. Here you have your rear passenger window locks and a very nice padded material on the door, a nice padded armrest. And down here you have some cup holders and extra storage. You got a nice Mercedes-Benz text right there. So now pulling the door closed, it's a very solid sound. And a very nice looking steering wheel. So let's talk over here. You've got your air vents right there. You have your headlight controls. This will control your parking, your lower fog lights on and off. So we'll turn them on now. And here I'll turn on the headlights. They have a very nice blue glow to them. And I believe the fog lights are right here. And as it turns out, the fog lights do not stay on at the same time as these lights. And whilst on the topic of lights, here are your hazards. On the mirror as well. And under there, you have your electronic parking brake. On the steering wheel itself, you have manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And then here, you have your turn signals. You got your front windshield washer fluid. You twist on the edge here to turn your front wipers on. And you twist right here to turn the rear wiper on. Pull forward to flash your brights and turn the high beams on when your headlights are on. Like I said, you push here for front windshield wiper fluid, and you push down or all the way up for the rear windshield wiper fluid. On the right side, you actually have your gear shifter. This is very common in Mercedes-Benz products. As you see here, there is no shifter in the center console. It's here. So if I depress the brake pedal, I can point down for drive, up for reverse. There is no backup camera, and even if I turn the screen on, there's still no backup camera. So you just have to do it the old-fashioned way and look out the back window. To put it in park, you just press the button on the side there. Looking at the steering wheel itself, like I said, this is a very nice steering wheel. You have nice aluminum trim around, and your horn. Very nice. Here you have a back button, so that'll send you back to here in the center screen to this main screen, right? So you can scroll through this. Right now it has your odometer. You can go through, you have your energy flow, your consumption, your fuel consumption, or electricity consumption. Here, this will display your acceleration, your coasting, that sort of thing. This looks like a tripometer, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's also a tripometer. Here you have a speedometer, and back to your odometer. Off to the left here you have a speedometer and a, this will show your battery. And here you have the equivalent to a tachometer in an electric car. It'll display your regen and whatnot. So here you have your gauge cluster brightness. And here you have your cruise control. You push it up to accelerate and push it down to decelerate. So on the steering wheel here, this is what I was using to go through the screen. This is a select button. Over here you have your Bluetooth phone controls. Moving to the center, I think we should talk about the ceiling first. Oh, forgot, here's your sun visor and mirror. So here you have a sunglasses holder and your reading lights. Now these reading lights have 75 different ways to turn them on. You can do what I just did there, or you can do that. And then this one will just turn on the ones in the rear. So moving down, you have a rear view mirror. These are your garage door openers, and you also can see what direction you're facing up there. Moving down to this small center screen here, I apologize for it flickering like that. It doesn't do that. It's just the way my camera's picking it up. So I can hold it like this. You've got your time at the top, and here you see your radio. There's a button down below that I click. I can switch between AM and the others, HD or FM. So there's a knob in the center console I can use to scroll through different channels. And again, I'll show you all this soon. So, you can, like I said, the Harman Kardon sound system in this car is actually very good. So yeah, you got that. And you can switch to your Bluetooth with a button down in the center. Your navigation screen here, so you can go through to your last destination, and you can scroll through and see that. So if you just went to a destination, you want to go back there, that's a nice shortcut to just go back to the same place. Here you can enter an address, enter a point of interest, you can select a place on the map, enter geo-coordinates, and you can plan a route. That is a great feature for an electric car, especially a car like this. I'll touch on it again, but this car only has roughly 85 miles of range. That is low in 2024, but for 2014, that was pretty good. That's good to help you plan. If you're going more than 85 miles, that'll help you plan, okay, I need to stop here and charge, and then I can keep going. And so I think that's a really good feature that this car has. And I know other electric cars have it. I just wanted to point out how to find it in this car. So here you have your settings. You can go into guidance settings, map settings, traffic settings, and system settings. And then here's your map. So if you go into the map, you can use this dial in the center, and again, I will show you this dial, but you can use it to zoom out and in, and then you can point it in different directions to move. Here you have your voice recognition and your traffic. Alright, so moving on, you have your telephone here, so you can put in your phone number or your name. And then, yeah. So that's it for the system here. Moving down, you have three, not two, but three air vents, separate air vents, which is neat. Here you have your controls. So these buttons on the left are what I was using to go through the infotainment system. Here you have your radio, the navigation, the disc for the Bluetooth, your telephone, and here, oh, I forgot to show this. This is the system, other system things. You've got a clock here. You've got your kilowatt hours here. And then you also have your energy flow. You can go down here to edit the time. If the time's off or daylight savings, you can turn off the whole display. And then you've got your settings as well. So moving down here, you've got your answer or decline call, your CD eject, your clear button. And this is your volume button. Here you can skip between stations, scroll between stations. And this will power on and off the system. You have a number pad here for your phone if you want to dial a number, 904, etc., etc. Here you have your heated seats, driver and passenger heated seats, which is really nice to see. I am not sure what this button does. I looked in the instruction manual. I couldn't find it. So if any of y'all know what that does, please leave a comment and let me know. This switches you between eco mode and sport mode. Let's see down in the right corner. And then you have the passenger seated seats. Down here you have physical climate control. I know that's normal for 2014, but it's still nice to see as more and more cars are deleting physical climate controls. It's still nice to see that this car has physical ones. So you have your temperature here. You can put it in auto mode, turn it off, just adjust the fan speed. You can switch it between dual zone and single zone. You have your front defroster, rear defroster, like I said, your fan speed here. You have your mode. This will switch where you want the air to blow. You want the defroster on or not. This will adjust where it goes, where you want the air to blow. This is your recirculating air. And I love the fact that Mercedes used a silhouette of a B class instead of just the regular car they always put on there. I think that's a very nice touch, very nice Easter egg. Love to see that. And then here is your AC off. You can turn off the AC and just have the fans blowing. Here's passenger temperature. This turn off the whole system, and this puts it to max cool. If you don't want to adjust all the fan speed and everything, just click that and the thing will go to as cold as it can, as fast as it can. So, like I said, there is no shifter as it's up here. So that leaves room for things like this: an ashtray and cigarette lighter, and a cup holder, and a fairly sized one at that. You got two cup holders here, two additional cup holders here. And this is what you use to go through the center screen. Like I had said, it's not a touch screen, so you have to go through it with this button here. This is not a touch screen. You can't touch it, tap it, or anything. You use this to scroll around, and then this to this was what you use to zoom in and out. This is how you move around on the map. But this also will to scroll through things to scroll through different options on the screen. You do this, and then this is a select. Here you have a back button, and if you're typing something, this will clear it. You get, like I said, two cup holders there, and a center console there. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the vehicle. If you want to take a look at the window sticker, you can pause the video now and do that. Now, coming into the back seat here, you have your window control and the same door handle and aluminum trim as in the front. Just like the front, you have nice padded doors, which is always nice to see. They didn't cheap out on the back doors. You've got nice leather trimmed floor mats back here. And now this back seat has a treat. So let's talk about legroom first. Legroom is good. Headroom is great, given it's a hatchback. I have plenty of room above my head, and I have plenty of room in front of my knees, which is awesome. I have the seat set up to where I would drive, and I am not struggling for legroom. Thigh support, the seats are low, so it's a little weak on thigh support, but it is doable. You get a nice window and a little window there. So looking at the center here, you can pull this out. You got a 12-volt outlet and an ashtray for your backseat passengers. Now, I said this back seat has an Easter egg. You want to see what it is? You got an airplane-style tray table. You can put a cup here and anything. You can put your food here. Your parents take you to McDonald's, just set your food right on there. This is great. It's sturdy, it's not flimsy. You got a little pocket under there, and it's on both sides. So I think that is a very cool feature. I've never seen that in a car before. You can pull down the center armrest here to reveal pull-out cup holders. And there is a pass-through. However, you can't open it from here. You could, because there's the cargo cover here, you can't reach around to open it either. So I will show you when I go around to the cargo area, but how to open it. It's a view of the dashboard from back here. So now, let's talk about fuel economy, or I guess range, because this is not a gas-powered car. So looking at the charge port here, you open it up here, and then you flick that, and you can open it up there to plug it in. So this car, like I said earlier, gets 85 miles of range, which is not bad for a 2014 electric car. So pull that shut, just like so. So now let's go ahead and talk about the cargo area. It is a manual trunk. So you pull it up there. It does come with the electric charge port, and it looks like this will just plug into a wall. Very nice of Duval Acura to give you the charge port with the car. Here you have some access to some mechanical components, and under the floor you have more mechanical components. This is your Harman Kardon radio, it appears. The whole radio system there. And like I was talking about earlier, this is how you open the pass-through. So, like that. And if you want to fold the seats down, you can do it from back here, like so. And you have a cargo cover. Like I said, manual trunk, just pull it down like so. Yeah, very nice roof racks on the top. It's always handy. Mercedes-Benz roof racks. They're one touch for the backseat passengers as well. They do not go all down all the way though. Put the seat back up here. Fix the seat belt on. Like I said, this is where you can release it. Put that back up. At the ceiling here, you've got a big light. And another one there with a hook. You got your seat controls for the passenger here, same as the driver, but the passenger gets memory seating as well. How cool is that? Passenger memory seating. You got your one-touch window there, your locks, and your storage cubby right there. Lumbar support, storage, and secret storage. And more storage right there. This car, for how small it is great with storage. So now getting in here, you got your glove box, you got a nice leather wrapped Mercedes-Benz case with all the books you need in there. A nice shelf there. And again, you got your sun visor. Oh, something I forgot to mention, here is your call for information, call for maintenance, and your SOS. So now, let's talk about the engine, or should I say, the motor. So, you go to look for the hood latch, you don't see it immediately. You have to look further down and see that red latch there? That'll be what you pull. So going around to the front of the vehicle, the first time I did this, I had to feel around a little bit, but I found it eventually for the little latch. Once you get it open though, you see your electric motor. Like I said, it's a 28 kilowatt lithium ion battery. Makes 177 horsepower and 251 pound-feet of torque. Has a 0 to 60 of 7.8 seconds and a top speed of 100 miles an hour. Now pulling this closed, gonna unhook it here, lay that down, and pull close the hood. And normally I would say, let's give it a listen, but it's an electric car, so it doesn't make noise. So, I'll leave you with thank you for watching. Again, like I said, if you're interested in this car, go to Duval Acura. You can visit their website at duvalacura.com or visit them on Atlantic Boulevard in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're ever here, ask for Matt Sykes. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.